we ask for an idea, and this goes back to what you're saying earlier about how do we get the trust? If you're a senior leader, how do you establish, gosh, I really can be trusted with your feedback? That's a big deal. And so you're a leader and you're thinking, well, okay, yeah, it's easy to respond well to a great idea that's really going to make a difference. But what do I do with that crazy thing that I heard? Because I do get those, right? So here it is. Responding with regard, we're going to start with gratitude. Regardless of the content, if the person shared a contribution, a solution, an idea, something, we're going to say thank you. We're not thanking them for the idea. We're not acknowledging good, bad, indifferent of the quality of the idea. We're thanking them for their contribution, for the act of trying to improve things. So that's what I want to say thank you for. Thank you so much for thinking about how we can be better here. Really appreciate that. Then we're going to move to information. And this is where we're going to add information to the conversation depending on the kind of idea we got. If it's ready to be trialed and tested, hey, thank you so much for thinking about how we can improve. I think this idea is ready to get a test. Here's how we're going to do that. Here's where you can learn more. If the idea has already been implemented, we've talked to large organizations, half the ideas they get are things they're already doing. Okay, well, let's tell people that, hey, this idea is so good, it's already being used. Here's where you can learn more. If the idea is maybe half-baked or missing some information, we want to add that. Hey, appreciate you thinking about how we can improve here. Here's some additional information that would be helpful for you to know as you're thinking about this. We've got this budget constraint, this line item, this department has this competing priority, has to be satisfied in terms of thinking about this. We can't get any more resources in terms of money, but we might be able to do some people sharing. What information do we have to add to give them what they need to be thinking more critically? And then the fourth possibility is we're not going to use the idea. It's not strategically aligned. It's just something that can't happen right now or maybe ever. And we need to be honest about that and explain the why behind that. But then we get to the third step, which is an invitation. And the invitation is the conclusion of the conversation, which is we ask them to continue contributing. So thank you so much for thinking about how we can be better. Here's some additional information. I'd love to get your thoughts, if you have more time to think about that, on how you might incorporate that into your solution. No, we can't use this idea because strategically it goes this way. We're going this way. And I'd love to get your thoughts on how we can do this really well.